Hi, it's Adam Lovelock from Coconut Creatives and welcome to this week's Whiteboard Weekly. So this week we're going to look at choosing the correct social media platform for your marketing, and very specifically we're going to talk about franchise recruitment marketing. Because in an ideal world, we want coverage on every social media network and we'll be trying to post things everywhere and targeting every single person that's on those platforms. But on a real world, that takes tons of time and investment. So I'm a great believer you're much better to target one or two social media platforms and work with them really well, rather than spreading yourself really thin and trying to achieve success on all of them. So the key question is, in picking the one or two platforms, who are you trying to target, who are your audience, and where are they most likely to be and engage with your content? So just getting a bit of a lowdown on some of the biggest social media networks to give you an idea of where I think it sits in the franchise recruitment point of view. First, you have Facebook, undoubtedly the biggest social media network, but really the way you can target people on Facebook is very much in a B2C way. So B2C messages get across very well on Facebook, B2B messages not so much. And of course, the information people hold, the information Facebook holds on people are very much personal demographics. So if you're a pet franchise and you try and target people that love dogs, there's a good chance Facebook will understand that. And obviously you can target people on their gender and their age profiles. Then if you looked at LinkedIn, it's almost the complete opposite. There's a pretty good chance LinkedIn do not know whether you love dogs or not, but they definitely know what your job title is and what sectors you worked on. So if you're a B2B franchise, a white collar franchise, you can probably build a really good audience of people to target on LinkedIn. So these two are almost the complete opposites. Then moving down, looking at Twitter. Twitter's a bit of a hybrid. You can target people from a B2C or a B2B point of view. The usage on Twitter is going down massively, and there's lots of arguments whether it still warrants a lot of attention. But if you're in a niche industry, there can be some really interesting ways you can target people based on the different accounts that they follow. So it's definitely worth considering for some franchise networks. Then going down even more to networks like Instagram and Snapchat. These are, if you target younger generations, this is the place where you really need your content going into. They're very, very visual, so it's quite hard to make them work for every brand. But if you're into beauty or a business which is very, very visual, then there's a good chance you can really make Instagram and Snapchat work for you. So they're the main networks, but it's also worth considering some of the more niche social networks out there. So for example, if your main target are females aged between 25 and 40, then Pinterest, that's 90% of their user base. And we know that users of Pinterest are typically quite affluent too. So if that's your target market, there could be other networks out there which really suit what you're looking for. So the key thing for me is picking the one or two platforms which are best suited to your opportunity, and then committing and consistently posting to build audiences on them. So if you have any ideas or you've got any thoughts on what I've just said, please do comment below, and thanks for watching.